I'm Keaton, I'm a liberal.
I'm Eric, I'm conservative.
I'm Kwaku, I'm a liberal.
I'm Barrett, I'm a conservative.
Welcome to the TheNewsBros, the best political talk show on the internet.
So we've felt like there is a lot of tension with regards to politics recently, especially with people in our generation. And so we want to prove to the world that you can have different ideas and different philosophies, but yet still get along. And so even though we're going to debate and we're going to disagree, we're still going to actually be friends at the end of the day. And I think it's important.
Yeah, and a lot of the reason why we want to do this show is because throughout this, the turn of the 21st century, the rise of political echo chambers has been like super prevalent, right? So rather than listening to the other point of view, you're kind of in your own camp. And we want to just like spread the ideas, So a lot of people, they're watching Trevor Noah and they're getting one side, and then other people are watching Steven Crowder and getting a completely different side. So we want to have this show where it's young people, young point of view.
I think that's important to, both sides will misrepresent the other side as being like some crazy person on this side, or this side has some crazy person, and both sides try to make it seem like that is their image. That is who they are. Yeah. And our goal is to explain and kind of help people see, and us, that it's okay. They're people as well.
Something interesting is that you probably won't see a show like this other than right here.
Yeah.
This is interesting because we're going to talk about politics and we're going to be presenting both sides of the perspective. So a lot of times you got these journalists and they're like, no, I'm a journalist. I am non-biased. I'm impartial, but they're not.
Yeah,
of course you have your opinion, but you get both people on the show, running the show, not just like your token Republicans, so you can roast them, right? You get them equally represented. Exactly. You let them talk for themselves. It becomes interesting.
Well, and I think that's important because this isn't like our show and we invited these two to come on. It's all of us together. We're putting this show on. And so I think that's super important.
All right. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and comment below what topics you want us to cover. Follow us on Instagram. Are we on Twitter? Twitter,
yes.
Facebook, LinkedIn, My Yearbook, Neopets, MySpace.
And if you think Kwaku and I are a cuck, just let us know in the comment section.
What's wrong with that?
I love
my gosh. That's a good ending.
The truth comes out.
I like that.
Wait, can I tell you guys a funny story?
Please.
Steven will decide to keep it in or not, but we were going to go to this. I saw this ad for this women's rally, like a feminist rally, and I had my feminist shirt, and I was like, I can finally go. I want to march down the street. I want to be a part of this thing. Well, I get there, and it turns out it's a rally reacting to a church's stance on LGBT issues and gender issues. Yeah. And because at the last moment they changed it and I didn't know. So I showed up with a feminist shirt on. Let you know, I do a lot of work for the church I go to, right? So I show up with this feminist shirt on, and they're like, hey, that's the guy from this church that we're protesting right now. And no one else wearing a feminist shirt, and I look like the most try-hard, tool ever. And literally this girl goes, why are you wearing that? I was like, I thought that was the feminist protest. Like, no, you look terrible. Don't you know all these people hate you? They look around, they're
just read the signs wrong. I thought it was good.
What can you do? What can you do?